And welcome back to another episode of The Workshop featuring Chronicle, Runescape Legends. And in this episode, we're gonna just play more games. Hopefully that reward at level 20 is extra money. I would level up my other characters, but I just love playing the Raptor so much because from what I know about RuneScape lore, he's supposed to be this guy who just like kills things. He's supposed to be like a warrior archetype or whatever, and the funny part is I play him like a mage. He just deals damage and all that stuff, and it's really cool. And I find the fact that I'm able to do that strategy very interesting. So let's see if we can find anyone. I don't know why I have platinum ingots. Did they reward you that at the end of every season? So we're up against Swish Bob. Hello, Swish Bob. That is not a bad hand.
First blood to me.
But we don't have enough armor generation, so we might want to scrap the cannon. And the tortoise for now. Now let's scrap the cannon and the penguin, because the penguin has nothing it can kill. And there we go, we found a way to get some stuff. Void Brawler into War Tortoise, into Goblin Brute, into a Ali Morasan.
Friend of Al-Kharid.
This allows us to gain a lot of gold, give us flexibility for the next turn, and then
Think fast.
we can do this to mess with his armor counts later. So let's see what type of deck my opponent's running. An Ali Morasan is standard, at least in these ranks. Black Arm Bandit again is standard. So he's earning 5 gold. What can you spend for 5 gold? An Armored Titan? No, it's just an Nastroth. Alright. So he seems to be running a regular deck, like one of the starter decks. So that permanent 3 attack.
Welcome. It is good to see you again.
So he plays a Goblin Brute. So it's... I'm not sure what his deck is. I think understanding... I think understanding what your opponent's deck types are is very important in this game. So we can probably War Tortoise next turn, because otherwise we'll overload our hand. Because we'll play 4 cards, we draw 4 cards, we'll go back to 9. It's... Yeah, we'll overload.
Is decided.
Oh, you already decided. Wow. Yeah, so he hasn't played any weapons, and I don't want to risk... Well, not risk, but I don't want to play a Bash compared to playing any one of these. I guess I can play a Bash here instead. Maybe this is a good idea. Well, he's not gaining a weapon. Or maybe he's just running a similar deck to me. So is that another Nastroth? No, it's just a Jubbly Bird. He's been dealing sizable damage to me. And an Armored Zombie. So maybe he is running a similar deck. So we can deal 8 damage with our cannon, which isn't really bad, mind you, but I'm hoping for more damage from it. A Chucker, huh. So I think we should draw now.
I know about adventuring,
Is
young.
decided.
Yeah, this is the path I want to take. So spend some armor, gain some armor back. He's been healing a lot. So So he doesn't fully benefit from the heal. That's good. So he's planning to beat me in the late game, which is understandable at this point. Now I wish I had just reserved my bash.
You humans are all one to me. Here, have these pies as a reward.
Hi, Romley. I think Romley's in like every newbie's deck. I mean, I'm a newbie too, so I understand. Hey, I have a bash. Never mind. I'll probably bash next turn. If I draw a penguin, that'd be sweet. Nope.
My path is decided.
Yep, this is the way to go. Hopefully draw a penguin next turn. So he'll waste his last charge on this wolf. So hopefully that messes up his next encounter. Or it doesn't do anything. Sigh. Ah, is he planning to do the potion? No. And he has no second card. This gives me a free cannon next turn. Wow, and that's 15 damage. Actually, 16 damage. Wow, I'm really close to lethal. So if he finds no way to heal, I win.
This is the final confrontation.
I wish I had more gold.
Prepare.
Yeah, but that also has a lot of chance of things going wrong. So we can probably just double assault him and then kill a troll chucker. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, 8 health left. A Romley Weaklax. Oh, I win! Yay! Steel Titan is an interesting card as well. I used to run that, but it costs too much gold.
How pathetic.
Yeah, we defeated Swish Bob. Defeated. Yeah. As you guys can probably tell, English is not my native language. Not at all. Nada zip-do. So, we're gonna play one more game. Scooby-Doo. So that was a very interesting deck, but I think it was not very optimized because my opponent was essentially just building up too much attack and didn't have enough heal. He also had that one turn where he healed too much and wasn't able to take full effect of every single one of his heals, which cost him dearly because I had exact lethal on him. So we're up against the rank 7th in this color. That animation of them walking towards you is so awesome, by the way.
Blood to me.
They don't really use weapons. We don't have any armor gain. So, I mean, like, we have armor gain, but the damage isn't really necessary this early on. Are we gonna take the risk and Scorpion fight Cauldron Rock Cake? Yes, we are. We are taking that risk.
My path is decided.
If I draw a cannon, I will almost always play it immediately. The Raptor actually has a lot of other interesting cards that I don't make use of, mostly because I don't have them. He has cards that allow him to basically spend armor to pay for literally everything in the game. To pay for supports, to pay for killing an enemy. A ring of, okay, so this guy is like some rampy book deck. Hopefully his book is the one that gives the one that messed with monsters, because... Sorry, that didn't come out right. Hopefully the book that he runs is the book that messes with monsters. So he just took 7 damage in this turn? Oh, more than that. He took 10. And I have a life of 35, so I think I'm in the lead. But we'll have to see what this next turn brings. Hopefully I draw some troll chuckers. Hey look, exactly what the doctor ordered.
How can I be of service, friend of Al-Kharid?
So we want the gold. Yeah, okay, I think this is okay.
My path is decided.
So this is gonna be a problem for us because we haven't drawn a single war tortoise. And this means that we're probably just playing 3 cards every turn until we draw a war tortoise. We have 2 in the deck, so it's not that tall of an order to ask for one. Wow, this guy gets a 3. I should have bashed him. Well, I wouldn't have known, right? So he's just lowering my armor count, which is absolutely fine because I have a ton of armor gain. So he didn't really make good use of that weapon of his, so I'm okay with that. But he does have more cards than me, so hopefully we draw a cannon next turn.
Welcome. It is good to see you again. Welcome. It is good to see you again.
So my perfect draw would be a cannon plus any one of my 4 damage dealers. That is not my perfect draw by a long shot.
What's up?
So we need
Is decided.
so this is a problem with the deck sometimes, is that you don't draw the war tortoise. But that's very, very unlikely. You get so much draws of it in the first few rounds that I usually think you draw it more than 60% of the time. Wow, really? Armor hate.
Here, have these pies as a reward.
So he's probably drawing books now. Or not, he's just drawing cards. Alright. So he's probably gonna earth shatter me or something next turn. No, he's earth blasting me now. That's 19 damage? 18, sorry. So now cannons are bad. And watch me draw cannons. I swear, watch me draw cannons. Ah! The despair is real.
My path is decided.
Watch me draw cannons, I said. Oh, why? My opponent has way more options than I do. This is a bad game. This is a bad day. This is a bad game. I just need to make sure something in my settings.
Here, have these pies as a reward.
Alright. So he's winning by default, but if I gain a bunch of armor gain in this turn, I can play a cannon. But I've used up most of my armor gain already, so that's a problem.
This is the final confrontation. I must prepare.
Bad draws. Not a single war tortoise either.
Is decided.
So this game is just characterized by horrible draws, but that's fine. Sometimes you just get unlucky. but that's okay. Chronicle RuneScape Legends isn't really as RNG intensive as other games are, mostly because of the fact that you draw 3 cards a turn. So that really makes your deck more consistent. Oh, that's bad. Oh, yeah, yep, we lose.
You're welcome.
So doing the simple math, you should know that I'm dead.
Now feel the power of my magic.
I'm dead. Ah.
This loss will only make me stronger.
So that's what happens when your opponent has a ton of armor hate. No, we drop 1 rank. So if I know correctly, that should be... Yeah, that should be our second game. Sorry about that. Okay, so what lost us that game? I think it's mostly just us having to deal with poor draws and the opponent having lots of armor hate. Again, this entire deck levies on using the cannons and having good draws. So if you don't get good draws and you don't get your cannons and your opponent just eats up all your armor, that's what happens. But that pretty much does it for this episode of the workshop. If you guys have any comments, questions, or suggestions, do put them in the comment section down below and I will be sure to answer. Without much else to say, thanks for watching and good night.